Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the PL-300 exam preparation series where we are exploring the third learning path, visualize and analyze the data. In this video, we are going to explore the topic use a custom visual, which is part of the section create reports. We have been looking at the native visuals of Power BI in the previous videos, and we will continue to look at some of the native visuals functionality in some of the future videos as well. But here we are going to see that what are custom visuals and how you can import the custom visuals inside the Power BI desktop environment. So let's go and see what are these custom visuals. So inside the Power BI environment, just remember one thing, that in order to access the custom visuals, you need to be logged into your Power BI account. So this is the area where my login credentials are visible to me. So if I am not signed into Power BI, then it is not going to allow me to access the custom visuals. So in order to access the custom visuals, we are going to go in this area, the images area that we have been using. And if you scroll to the very bottom, you're going to see two options. So the first option is get more visuals, and the other option is import a visual from a file. So in terms of the custom visuals, there are certain custom visuals which are not hosted, or where the latest version of the visual is not available on the app source. So the custom visual provider is going to provide you with a file which is called as a PBIViz file. So that option is for the PBIViz file option, which you see here. That is, you need to import a visual from a file, and then you go and select the PBIViz file. The other option is the get more visuals option, which actually takes you to the app source. So I'm going to click here on get more visuals, and it is going to open up the app source window. And this is the window that you are now currently seeing. So here you see that this is the all visuals option that has been selected, and you see hundreds of visuals, and all of these visuals are Power BI custom visuals. So you can actually go and do some filtering. You can search if you want some kind of a specific kind of a visual you want you want to filter the results. Then you also have a search bar where you just go and search for the visuals. Then there are organizational visuals. These visuals we are going to talk about once we are talking about the Power BI service. So that's not a concern. And then here again we have app source visuals and all visuals. So currently we do not have organizational visuals. So these are all the app source visuals. So you can just go and click on any of these app source visuals and just import this. Before I actually go and do this, you are going to see that in certain visuals you have this blue tick that is there, but in certain visuals you do not. So do not see this. So here you do not see this, here you do not see this, but here you have this blue tick, and here you have this blue tick, and here you have this blue tick. So this blue tick actually represents the visuals that have been certified by Microsoft. So there are certain visuals which have been Microsoft certified, but there are other visuals which are not certified by Microsoft. So it is up to you and your organizational policy that what is your policy regarding the custom visuals. Lastly, some of these custom visuals are free. So you actually do not have to pay anything for these custom visuals. But there are certain visuals that are not free. So there is a licensing cost associated with those visuals. So once you are actually installing the visual, you will be asked that, okay, this is the cost and this is how you actually pay for that. So now I'm going to just show how you can actually install these visuals. So I'm looking for a very famous visual, which is the Deneb visual. So I've just searched for this visual, and now it is going to open up the page for this Deneb visual, and I can then add this visual. So there is a documentation associated with all of these visuals. So it is always good to just have a look at some of this documentation. So I am just going to click on this add option here, and after a few seconds it is going to prompt me that the visual has been added to the visual gallery. So now you can see that the message has appeared after a few seconds that the import was successful and the visual was successfully imported into the report. So I'll just click here on OK, and here there is a separate area where you can go and see that the dynamic visual has been imported. So if you have more of these custom visuals, you will have different icons for each of those visuals. So if you want to just remove one of the custom visuals, you can just go and click on the remove a visual, and then you can easily go and remove any of the custom visual that has been imported. So this is how the custom visual is actually imported. So there are a lot of custom visuals that offer a lot of flexibility within the Power BI environment, something which is not available inside the native visuals. So these are very important, and these are very useful as well for certain scenarios. However, you should be aware of your organizational policies, that what is the organizational policy regarding the use of custom visuals. And the Power BI administrator, the workspace administrator, also has certain privileges where they can actually block the use of custom visuals. So all of that we will see once we are into the Power BI service. So that's all for this particular topic, and I will catch you up in the next video.